Alright. Good morning, good morning. It is Monday morning. Let's see the economic news calendar. Oh, today is a bank holiday. I forgot. Okay, today is Martin Luther King's Day. I definitely forgot about that. Um, Look at price real quick. So London had pretty large run last night. Attack at the south side. This south side was from the daily. I wasn't expecting. We just dropped once the market opened. So I want to see how we use this wick. So what I'm watching from here is how we trade from here. Like, do we take this liquidity pool and keep going down, or do we start to have a reversal? All right, let me lock in on NQ real quick. So I'm late coming to the chart. Like I literally just opened up my chart. I woke up late today. So bear with me, trying to catch up. All right, let's see how market reacts to this. Taking this low. Um, we do have these equal highs. At the moment, I don't want to see anything lower. We already had a large overnight bearish run. This was my target for the beginning of the week. I really wasn't expecting it to happen all on Monday like that, but yeah, if I had this would be my draw on liquidity. So we start to show signs that we want to flip and start to turn bullish. This would be my target. Okay, so when we opened from Sunday, we just came been going straight down. So we haven't explored this new week opening gap at all. So this is my like my I want to see some of this get repriced into at some point in time. Um, but yeah, I'm just updating my journal. Like we have so much buy side. Like we have equal highs up here. We have a high right here. Equal highs right here. All this buy side liquidity that was from last night, and we still have these equal highs from CPI data high from last week. So we have a lot of buy side um liquidity built up. So this was like a major higher. This is a higher time frame swing high that I wanted to see. Yeah, I wanted to see this get hit. So that's why I'm just watching to see how we trade after engaging that. So nothing really exciting happening. Um, kind of just slow price action. Um, I forgot it was a bank holiday today, so we could expect slow, muddy price action. So the reasons why I'm saying I probably won't take a trade today, but reasons to expect high resistance price action. So number one, it's a bank holiday. So that's number one. Number two, we had a large London session movement overnight with this drop. Number two, really that's really the two main reasons why you could expect high resistance price action. Um, so yeah, if we don't get anything today, tomorrow, I would definitely would like to see these highs get taken and see if we want to explore even higher, because this is a 1 hour fair value gap, I believe. Yeah, it's a 1 hour fair value gap. So we end up taking that high. I could see us taking this high, come back, retesting, using it as support, this fair value gap to go higher, and eventually reach for these highs and getting back into this new week opening gap. Because we just had a crazy drop. Everyone, like once the market opened, we just dropped and was trading lower slowly the rest of the way. So we still have all of this uncharted area, unexplored area in price. So that would be my draw on liquidity. Um, we also have dollar going down along with the indices, which is uncorrelated markets. Um, Usually, we're going down the indices. You would like to see bullish price action on the dollar, but since I'm bullish on indices, I would like to see if 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 we turn bullish on indices, I would like to see dollars stay bearish. But yeah, I just don't see I don't really have any targets down here. I just don't see price getting the next like swing low is like far down. I don't see price coming down that far, especially today. So that's why like if I was to take any trades today, like it would have to be like a clear reversal to the upside. Like anything lower, I'm not interested in today at all. Like if we go on a higher time frame, like we just have no lows to target. Like if we kept going down, we could expect to hit this new week opening gap. We had the this quarter level of the 20-day look back right here, but like, and then right here as well on this low. If we was to continue going lower, this would be like a longer term swing low. But this is a higher time frame swing low as well. But I just don't see us doing all of this while leaving all of this untouched. All right, so it looks like YM is making a higher high. So let's see if ES and NQ can follow through, and if dollar can stay bearish. You might have you can start finding an entry. This is what I wanted to see. So we have all indices looking like we want to have reversal to the upside. Dollar still pushing lower, so that's what I want to see. This was best. This was an aggressive entry. I was thinking about taking it, but I didn't realize I wasn't signed in on any of my accounts. So, kind of missed this opportunity right here, but I will take.
Order filled.
Did that just happen? Why it look like this? Oh, that's the 1 hour. That's why.
Order filled.
I'm not familiar on how to do this shit. So bear. How do I change the time frame? Oh my lord. How do I? Oh, there we go. 1 minute. Alright. This is a bad entry. I'm just doing this so like it could be visible on my main screen as well. I gotta reset my computer. It's like laggy. All right, so from here, I just watch price action. I don't want to see three more than three PD arrays fail. So we now have this 1 minute fair value gap. All right, so we're now trading above 8:30 and 9:30 open. We left this fair value gap open. So we can see these fair value gaps stay open. That's signs of strength. So we can get above Thursday, October 9th, first presented fair value gap, and use that to send price higher. That would be ideal. All right, we're currently trading inside of what you call it, the first presented fair value gap. I forgot to put this down. That is a crazy gap. But the market, I don't think the market shows RTH because it's a bank holiday, so it's not gonna show. It's technically not regular trading hours, so it's not gonna be there. I was trying to see how big the opening range gap was, but I'm assuming that's why it's not present on the chart. So it's just I'm just dropping down to a lower time frame to see how we're reacting inside of this fair value gap. We start to break above. So on the 15 second, we did get some closers above consequent encroachment. So just watching, see what we do from here. Since we left this breakaway gap, I don't want to see price come back. So I'm moving my stop loss to profit, to break even. My bad, break even. Because if I'm expecting this to stay open as a fair value gap, I wouldn't want to see price come back down to here. So, um, so price, stops at break even. and we're just waiting to see how we trade this first percent at fair value gap. If we could trade above, stay above, use it as support. That's what I would expect to see from here. All right, so now that we're in the process of breaking above, my next thing that I'm watching will be how we're trading this inversion fair value gap. So I'm watching to see how the bodies of the candlesticks are closing within this gap. Ideally, I would like to see closes above each quarter level until we hit our first target. And if you're watching, if it's like, I should have like music playing. I just realized like it's all quiet. Y'all probably bored, but this is how trading is. Trading is boring. So this is exactly what I wanted to see. This is a low resistance price run. Like no back and forth price action, just exactly what we expected. We take out sell side, start to break above. All the indices were in sync. Dollar still going down, as explained, as what I wanted to see prior before it happening, which is gave us reason to take a trade. I missed this 15-second trade. That was a very aggressive entry if I did catch it, but this is where I did start to see it, but I didn't realize I wasn't logged into my accounts. So I missed a little bit, but I still was able to get in on this fair value gap, first presented fair value gap, and even better, on here I got a pretty okay entry right here. Um, Price just teasing us at our first target. So for me personally, this is something that I sometimes struggle with when price does stuff like this, like get close to your target. It makes me start feeling like I want to just manually close out, but I've been trying to practice holding when it's holding to my target when it's in close proximity. Unless price shows me that like the price run is over, which that would be 3 PD of raise failing. Then trying to practice my discipline with just staying in and letting it hit my target. But seeing this down close candlestick, let's just see what price does with this candlestick right here. But this one closed above consequent encroachment. So what is this even for? All right, so um, I don't want to see price retrace past all the way back here because for one, this is 1 PD of rate up fail. This fair value gap is 2, and this Thursday, October 9th, first presented fair value gap that would be 3. Also, we have this breakaway fair value gap, so I don't want to see price come back down here. If price does revisit back down here, that would just be indicator to me that the price run is over. So if I get stopped, that is fine with me, and we'll probably just save this target for a later time if that happens. But regardless, I'm securing profits, $200. So I only risk $100 on this trade. I went in low size considering it is a bank holiday. We had a large overnight run, and like just them key factors alone, don't want to go full position size on a day like today. right, that's not what I wanted to see. We have a this is our first closure below this fair value gap. We are now trading inside this first presented fair value gap. So right now we're on our last line of defense. Um, looks like NQ had the deepest retracement so far out of the three. Dollar starting to slow down towards the upside. I mean, to coming down from the downside. So that could be a reason why we're slowing up on indices. But I would like to see at least this one high taken out if price was to continue going down. I just don't see a full day of just from Sunday market open going into Monday just straight bearish price action without taking out any buy side. I just don't see that happening. So if the market wanted to go down, it would be ideal to take out at least this high, and then continue down if it wanted to do that. Now, ideally, I would like to just see it go up so we can trade back into that new week opening gap that I was talking about. That was just formed on this on market open. But yeah, if you're watching, feel free to let me know where you're at currently in your trading career. Are you break even? Are you profitable? Are you still in the learning phase? Are you trying to master yourself? Like, just let me know where you're at in your trading career. All right, so from where we're at, price respects the consequent encroachment of this first presented fair value gap. So I would from here on out, I would like to see us stay above at least the top half and start to break back above this fair value gap, taking out this high and taking out this high, and then we can see what we decide to do. If we get a strong close above this high and just keep going, if we leave fair value gaps open, then that would get like I would highly like anticipate us taking out these highs that's up here and just trading higher. But if we like just take out this high and then start to like consolidate or like hold or slow down a little bit, then we just have to see what price does. That's probably an indication that we could slow down for the rest of the morning session, or we could have a reversal to the downside. But all right, dollar made a new high. Could make it harder for us to climb higher, but
Order filled.
So we do have this 5 minute fair value gap. Um, Consequent encroachment. Consequent encroachment is right here. I would like to preferably stay in the upper half of that.
Order filled.
All right, so that stops me out on the top step account. So we still secured $200 on a day. We secured $200 on here, which we're about to be stopped out on our last target. I took my partial here because I didn't. For Apex accounts, you get it goes against you when you're in profit. Your equity high is like up, and then you start to go down in your trade. That still gets counted against you. So I just want to secure something a little higher than what the stop was. So I'm not eating that on these accounts, but yeah. That's gonna be it for me on them accounts.
Stop filled.
All right, so let me cancel everything on here.
Order filled.
So everything's closed on here. So 196, 194. Stopped out here. And that is it for this trade. We can cancel this. Yeah, I canceled everything else. Yep, but that is the trade. So, came very close to our target before we had this deep retracement. I wanted to see these fair value gaps stay open. Dollar started trading higher, not by a lot, but that was enough to cause the market to have a reversal. But stuff like this on a day like this is to be expected, which is why you manage the trade how we managed it. Um, like we already knew we wanted to see speed above. We got pretty good entry, and we was able to take some off, take some of the pie, a piece of the pie, but we just didn't get first full target. Which is fine. It probably just leaving it for later, probably the lunch session or the PM session. But that was it. That was the trade idea. We're just having a deep retracement. And like I said, today is the bank holiday. It is Martin Luther King's Day. It is Monday. No red folder news. So with all that being said, price action like this is to be expected. Just teasing us of the high. and then boom, deep retracement. So we were still able to take something off the table, even with that. So that is going to conclude my trading for today. Everything else, if I do take upper entry, I'm just going to be tape reading from here on out just to see what the market wants to do. But as far as pressing any real buttons, I'm done for today. I'll see what we have tomorrow on the economic calendar. We got Trump speaking at 8:30. Should be interesting considering over the weekend. Um, we had some. I gotta look at what happened over the weekend. I heard something happened with like Iran or something. I don't know, but that could be what caused a huge gap down. But we got Trump speaking tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. Honestly, now I'm looking at it. If we were to lead this high intact and continue trading down tomorrow, we have to see where the price is at before he speaks tomorrow. So, I'll be watching the market at 8 o'clock, but I won't start the recording until 9:30. But yeah, I'm not interested in anything else. I'll take read, but that was my trade, and so I'm gonna end this video. I hope you learned something from seeing how I managed my trade, how I seen it come in, how I was anticipating this setup, my thought process through it all, beginning to end, what made me like take note of when I wanted to move my stop, where I moved my stop, why I moved my stop, my thought process behind every candlestick being formed. So all of that. We do have the bottom have being respected, but it's just not strong in my opinion. With us fully closing this 5 minute fair value gap and tapping into here, we still have yet to tap into this breakaway gap, but yeah, I just don't care. I don't care for it. NQ had the deepest retracement. It looks like we're on our way back up. I'll take a practice paper trade entry right here on this inversion. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Price is not interesting right now at the moment. Hence why I decided to only paper trade and tape read the rest of the session. But as far I'm gonna end the recording now. At this moment, is really no point. I'm not trading. I'm just like studying price action. On a bank holiday like this. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you learned something. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If I decide to trade the PM session, which I highly doubt, or if I get like a nice paper trade that I can explain some things on, explain some things on, then I will post a video on that. But in the meantime, the markets are not interesting. There ain't nothing I can see. It took me out of my trade already, and I secured my profits for the day with that. So, um, me practicing discipline and following my trading plan, I am going to step away. So, with that being said, I will see you guys next time.